Andy, are you bored?
Yeah.
Peach wine free.
Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. It's a big day for Andy today because what am I going to say next?
It's premiering.
I'm not going to say premiering! The boy is obsessed with... I've said that a few times over the vlog this week, and perhaps people might think that I wasn't being serious. He genuinely is saying that constantly. But no, it is a big day for a different reason because is it the first time ever?
The king size first without the king size prices.
Because for the first time ever, Andy's been invited to a birthday party for someone who's not like a family member. One of his friends from school has invited him to their birthday and he's going to go.
King size first will have the king size prices.
We're not going to the premiere in today, just in case anyone's wondering. But we are going to be taking him to this birthday party. He's in a good mood about it, as you can see. And obviously we're not going to be filming inside the party itself. Unless they let us, but...
Will they watch it?
Anna's saying apparently the people who've invited him, they watch the vlog. So hello to people who Andy's coming to the birthday party for. But before we even go to the party, we do need to take him to buy a card and a present. He's not going for 5 hours and he's already so whipped up about it. I think he's just excited at the prospect that it's a party! And he didn't really know what that is because he's never been invited to one before. So we're going to go out, go to Tesco, get a card, get a present, and then get him all ready to go. And we'll check in throughout the day and see how he's getting on, both preparing for the party and how he copes with the party itself. Because, I mean, to me, a kid's birthday party means lots of excitable children running around, lots of loud music, you know, like everything he would hate. But he seems keen to go, and I'm interested to see what this party's going to be like and how he handles it. So, important, amazing day! Now you can be excited.
Winky Wingle.
But first we need to get him dressed because he's still in his pyjamas. Right, Andy, which gift card are we going to get? Which shop?
Right, so let me look first.
Andy, you need to help choose.
No.
My Little Pony.
For Issy.
A Tesco gift card.
For Issy's.
Hold on, he's got one in his hand.
Tesco's not great.
What are we looking for?
I don't like for girls.
Kids' choice.
Where's the flashing light?
Come back.
Where's the flashing?
Accessorise.
Yeah, I was looking at boots, but they're 25. Yeah.
Andy, come here. Get that one from the bottom. Accessorise at the bottom.
Down. This one up. That one?
Issy.
For Izzy, yes, just one. Thank you.
Right, now we have to go and get a birthday card as well.
Right, we need birthday. That's anniversary. Birthday, Mum.
I think they're there.
What, just normal birthdays?
Yeah. I will reject any that you pick. Andy has to pick it.
Guess what? He'll get anything after.
Andy, go and pick a birthday card.
This one.
That's boy. She's a girl. That's her. Lead girl. Happy birthday. That one? You want the P one?
Yeah.
So look. I mean, it does reflect his Nottingham roots.
But yours might fine.
Oh, I want the spring. Are they for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come back then.
Down. Oh.
I feel like we've been tricked into this. We've been brought here under false pretenses.
Shut up.
What are you doing? Is this a birthday present?
No, this is for me.
Exactly, not a birthday present. Makeup. Andy, are you bored?
Yeah.
Peach white free. Alright there.
Someone might not be in, their eyes might have been... Stage 1 complete. They might have missed it. Although we're not going on the M1.
I'm not sure if it's on the
It's definitely not on the M1 where we're going. Although this isn't strictly part of the plan, it is how we've convinced him to leave the house. So we're going to one of his favourite churches. We do need to nip home for a bit after this to get the present sorted. Anna wants to paint her face differently or something. We don't need to be there for like another 4 hours. We're only half an hour away. But this is what it took to get him to agree to come to the shops. A quick trip to the church. Whoa, wait.
I'm not sure. What? I'm not sure which one we're going.
It's definitely an A road, not an M. Is that good?
Time to get a map.
We're not getting a map yet, we've got to go home first.
Yeah.
Because the place where the party is, we've never been to before, we've got to use Google Maps. He's very, very excited about the prospect of using Google Maps. We've got to go home for a few hours first though, Andy.
Then we're back to bed.
We're not going to bed. Right, stop.
Going inside the home.
Yes.
I can see some dandelions.
We interrupt today's regularly scheduled vlog with a piece of breaking news. I'm going to just hand over to Anna, who's on location with the breaking news. Anna, can you hear me?
Yes.
Would you like to tell them? See, Dave's excited.
I've been offered a job.
Anna got the job at the co-op, everybody! Woo! Free coffee for Kev!
No free coffee for
Look,
Kev.
they have a coffee machine in there.
You have to come buy it.
Psh, staff discounted coffee for Kev!
No, Kevin.
What?
You're not staff.
You are! You need coffee and sometimes you might not be able to finish it.
What, you're going to finish my coffee?
No, you're going to buy the coffee, go, oh no, this is the wrong one, and give it to me.
I see.
I think that's going to be a good system, we'll do that every day. But yeah, she's got the job at the co-op, which is awesome, because when was the last time you had a job?
How old is he? 14?
Yeah.
15 years ago.
So 2003, 2004. So Anna's re-entering the world of work. Don't panic. Last time when we mentioned she was having the interview, a few of you said, what, she went to uni just to go and work at the co-op?
No.
No, she's only finished the first year of university. She has 2 more years of university to go. This is just a part-time job while she's doing uni. I'm assuming your plan isn't to spend the next 20 years working for the co-op.
Don't think so.
Splendid.
They know what I'm doing and where I see myself in 2 years, and I went, hopefully with a degree.
Yeah, so it's just like 10, 12 hours a week, Monday mornings, Tuesday evenings, and it gives us that extra. When I made the Patreon,
Yes.
I'm doing the Premier Inn advert again. When I made the Patreon video last month, and I talked about how Patreon gives us that layer of security where we don't have to panic too much about views and stuff. This is just another layer of security on top of Patreon. Anna's going to be bringing in a certain chunk of money every month from going working at the co-op, and it's just an extra little bit of Kev doesn't need to be so stressed out and doesn't need to work 80 or 90 hours a week.
And be a moony bum.
Yeah, exactly. So for the first time in my life, I'm going to be a kept man. And yeah, it's going to be splendid. Plus, the most exciting element of all of this is, yes, I did say Tuesday evening, which means Tuesday vlogs from now on are basically going to be survival vlogs, because when Andy gets home from school at 3 o'clock, Anna will already be at work. She won't be home until gone 10. So me and Andy are going to be fending for ourselves every Tuesday. Or think of the mess we're going to get into. Think of the disasters we're going to have.
But I was out Monday, Tuesday last year.
I'm going to order a load of MREs and we're going to go and live in the woods.
Down the road.
She did say the one thing you need to do is make sure you clean his teeth before bed. I've never cleaned his teeth, so I think our plan is we'll walk down to the co-op about 8 PM with a toothbrush and just go and say, right, teeth cleaning time.
You can't let him do it himself because he won't do a good job.
Yeah.
He doesn't like doing it.
You see my teeth, I don't do a good job either.
But this is on somebody else. You make yourself done it.
perhaps this could be some awesome subscriber interaction where once a week we get a subscriber to come around and brush Andy's teeth.
No, we don't. We're not doing that.
We'll discuss that one off camera. But now we need to throw back. Dave, will you stop pushing the camera? Dave is literally lying on the floor, pushing it. He's not doing it now. He was pushing his feet against that table leg, deliberately trying to move the camera. There is no other explanation for what he was doing. He was trying to push the camera away. Stupid dog.
Why?
Because he's eating cushions again. We now pass back to your normally scheduled vlog. Back to the studio. Right, Andy, you can get your shoes on. It's time to go.
Then home.
Well, we've got to go to the party first.
Then home. And then McDonald's at home.
Yes, we have to stay at the party for a little while.
We're staying at home. We can stay in the car.
No, you're not staying in the car. The excitement seems to have been replaced with not wanting to go at all now. We're about to leave. Well, we have arrived in the little village where this party is. I've never been here before. Lived down the road all my life. Never ever been here before. He seems ready to go in now, so I'm going to put you in the back of the car, hidden under a bunch of coats so no one knows you're there. There's a chance there might be some dodgy mobile phone footage coming up if they let me take some pictures or something in there, but we'll probably just check in with you again after we come out.
Is it night time?
It's not night time yet.
No, on his game it is.
Oh, I see.
It's night.
It's
still night time.
It is not. Is it night time? Is she going to bed? Is he going to bed?
Bye-bye.
We're now waiting outside by the fire escape. He's been counting down the time to 6 o'clock, which means he's been here half an hour. The party's still in full swing, but he really can't cope with that. Well, we lasted half an hour in the party, mostly of him just sort of pacing around the side room. The party itself, I did a little bit of footage on my iPhone. I don't know how good it's going to be, and it was full of copyright music, so you won't be able to hear the sound, but it was very much what you'd expect from a kids' party. It was a dark room, it was loud music, it wasn't a very Andy friendly place, so he walked straight through the first room into the room where they'd set up dining table and stuff for them to have their tea later, and he agreed with us how long he had to stay for. We said let's stay until 6 o'clock, so we got there at 5:30. So he then, using the clock on his DS, paced around the table for 25 minutes, counting down the minutes, keeping us up to date every time a minute ticked over. Then went, for the last 5 minutes, went and stood outside on the fire escape, counting down the time, and as soon as it ticked over to 6 o'clock, that was it. He was out of there. We managed to convince him to say goodbye, and he left. I still view it as a success. He's gone to a birthday party for the first time in his life. You enjoyed yourself, didn't you? Anna likes to mingle, apparently. Well,
I like to be involved, though he doesn't let me mingle because I have to watch him. What are you looking at, little man?
WWE World Tag Team Champions. We were outside the New Day.
Oh.
She doesn't get it. We get it. If you like wrestling, you understand what just happened. You've bought me New Day figures so many times. We were just outside a shop called New Day.
Oh, you're so
But yeah, I think that was a success. Our car is way back there, near where the party is. The reason we're wandering around the streets of Morton, which is a place we've never ever been to before. None of us have been here before. Apparently we're in Nottinghamshire, according to Instagram, when I posted this photograph, which is my favourite photograph in the world because it's a gents toilet sign that's so old the man's still holding a cigarette. Yeah, Instagram says we're in Nottinghamshire. So this is your stomping ground, not mine, apparently. But the reason we're walking all the way up this street is from the car. Andy spotted a church that he's never been to before. So we're wandering up to have a look at this church. Boo, it's locked. I think we're going around the side. I'm going to meet them halfway round. Managed to bang on the door around the side and they've let him in. They're in here for choir practice. We're having the quickest look around a church in the world. then we're going to run away. Happy now?
Yeah.
Did he bang on the door?
No, he opened it.
He opened the door and we just walked in. That's amazing. So I'd walked around the other side to try and get a fancy artsy shot of him approaching me. Meanwhile, on this side of the church, Andy's just walked into an unlocked door. You can tell we're far from home because where we live, they know to lock the doors. They're familiar with Andy's work. But he's basically gone in through the kitchen while choir practice is going on. They were lovely. They let him in. They were completely happy. But yeah. So we've now had breaking and entering in a church and ringing a bell that was left loose so far this week. This is why new churches are dangerous. We done?
Yeah.
Are we going home?
Yeah. For Andy's size.
Or are we, I thought in fact we're not going home straight away, are we? Where are we going first?
For Andy's size, for Green Church.
We'll put that one out, but I thought you wanted to have something to eat.
No.
What, you don't want to go to McDonald's?
Yes, McDonald's.
Ah, okay.
Wait.
2 days ago, I'm saying no McDonald's and he's nagging for it. Today we agreed before we left we were going to McDonald's. He's forgotten and he's not bothered. He'd have remembered as we drove past it. Okay, so we've had the gent sign from the past. I've not seen one of these for 10 years. It's actually still a phone box. Every one of these that I've been anywhere near in at least the last 10 years, they're defibrillators or whatever, usually defibrillators. How many of you have never used a public phone box? I'm tempted to ring it because it'll have a phone number in it. I'm going to ring the phone box and see if it still works. This is content, boys and girls. Do we have a phone number? We do. Right. Let me ring it and you answer it.
Andy, do it.
I'm not going to read the phone number out because I don't want you all ringing Morton red phone box.
Going in.
When it rings, go on, answer it.
Andy.
Right, so this should ring.
Answer it. Okay. Hello?
Hello? Andy?
Andy, hello.
Hello. There we go. Andy has now used a public phone box.
Yeah.
Splendid. You can put it down now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You can't have a whole generation of kids who's never used one of these. Andy now has. That might be the first time he's ever talked on the phone.
I know, one of them. Obviously he's done it on mobile.
That's awesome.
Good telephone.
What else can we find from the past in this village? Come on folks, if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, here's another example of what you should. If that's not internet gold, I don't know what is. Exactly. Even Andy says it's internet gold. And we're back home. How much does it annoy you that it's still February on my calendar? It will be February forever because I've nailed it into the ceiling because the hook broke. What was I going to say? Yes, I've now been sent out here to edit together a Through Andy's Eyes video. You might have noticed I've been getting caught up with them over the last few days. Andy's channel, Through Andy's Eyes, link is down in the description. But he wants the one from the church the other day where he rang the bell, which somehow I seem to have missed. So despite the fact it's nearly 8 o'clock and we're recording our podcast very, very soon, I've got to sit and edit that together first. So I'm going to end today's vlog here. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.